We have made it to the last chapter of Die with Zero, How to Get the Most Out of Your Money and Your Life by Bill Perkins. I hope you have enjoyed this. We are now at chapter 9, and this talks about, now that he's told you all these rules and you've kind of gone through and figured out your peak time to start spending down your money and things like that, all your bucket list of things you want to experience before you die. Now it's about be bold, not foolish. He says, of course, the best time to take risks is when you're young. You have less to lose. So if anybody's out there, a millennial watching this, now is your chance. Because he says that, of course, when you look at people who are incredibly wealthy, they did riskier things when they were young, like Mark Cuban, and they are reaping the benefits of that. So what in the world is going to hold you back from putting this book into action? It is generally fear. So he talks about this. He goes, people are more afraid of running out of money than wasting their life. And that's got to switch. Your biggest fear ought to be wasting your life and time, not am I going to have X number of dollars when I'm 80. It says that, he goes, whatever level of risk you're comfortable with, whatever bold moves might contemplate for your life, you're generally better off making those moves earlier in your life when you have a higher upside, lower downside. But also don't underestimate the risk of inaction. Consider what you stand to lose, the life you could have had if you had just mustered the courage to be a bit bolder. You maybe by playing it safe are gaining a certain kind of security, but you're also losing amazing experience points. And he says there is a difference between low risk tolerance and just plain old fear. Fear tends to take the actual risk and blow it completely out of proportion to keep you from moving forward. So he wants you to make sure you're making rational decisions about, are you fearful or are you taking a calculated risk? And so he said, identify opportunities that you're not taking that pose little risk to you. Start with those. Remember that you're better off taking more chances, again, when you're young than when you're older. But let's not, even if you are older, it's not saying to just say, well, too late for me. You can still do some things. And don't let irrational fears get in the way of your dreams. Realize that every moment you have a choice. The choices you make reflect your priorities, and be sure that you're making those deliberately and not just letting life happen to you. In the end, the business of life is about the acquisition of experiences and memories. So what are you waiting for? Tonight, I'm going to go make a memory. I'm going to the Hellbender River event over in Germantown with some friends. Do I have time to do this? I can think of 5 reasons why I don't have time, but I'm going to make time because these friendships are important to me. So let me know what you plan to do. Leave me a comment.